I hate the guy who took my virginity at 15. When I was 15, I had a huge crush on this guy. We talked for weeks, and after a few months we had sex, and it was my first time. He was aware of it. I was 15 and he was 19 years old. One thing I didn't understand is if we're together or not. He never wanted to use condoms, and he never took no for an answer. After over a year of non-officially fucking, I found out he was seeing another person. The way I found out is he had to text me anonymously to get myself checked for an STD. But I knew it was him right away because he's the only one I've ever had sex with. I went to go get checked and I found out I had chlamydia and gonorrhea. I'm 22 years old and I have him on Facebook. He has a life, a family, a son. He's in college for the third time with his wife. And the reason why I despise him for this is because the STDs he gave me at 16 made me infertile. I can't have my own family and husband like he does. He played with me for over a year and ruined the chances of me being a mother. All because he never wanted to use condoms and lied about hooking up with someone else. Delete him off FB. Why are you bothering yourself with his presence? This is why sex education is important in schools. And I think it'd have to be very insistent on the use of condoms and explain that guys are going to say they are not going to use them. 1. Definitely go no contact, so block him on everything, meaning you won't see any updates even from mutuals about him or comments he makes. If you want to do something about it. 2. That's statutory and many places don't have a statute of limitations on this. 3. You can actually sue for damages and file charges in many places for harm caused through the passing of an STI. He used you, harmed you, and left like it was nothing. He dealt with no consequences. Instead, leaving those to you. You'd be fully justified in making a point of it. Oh, damn disappointed. I'm so sorry to hear this. We suffer due to the selfishness of others. Screw that douche. Reason 3 why sex ed is so damn cool. I'm so sorry he did this to you. It's not okay. That's terrible. You didn't deserve that. Find closure any way you can. Best wishes. Bruh, what kind of 19-year-old fucks a 15-year-old? File a lawsuit and a police report. I hate him too. Fuck that guy. Let's slash his tires. First, you can still get married and have a life. Even if you don't end up being able to have bio kids. You can still foster or adopt someday. Also, fuck that asshole. Block him and don't look back. A good lawyer can help you in several ways. I really hope that you'll follow up and seek advice and restitution for what he did to you. You can sue him for giving you an STD. For negligence in not telling you he had an STD. He knew the risk of having multiple partners, as well as not using condoms. And he deliberately kept that from you, which later caused you physical damages. So you could totally file a lawsuit in civil court for damages. So we're just brushing past the statutory rape aspect of this? Bruh, he's a pedophile. Talk to a lawyer. He left you with permanent physical damages for his reckless decisions. It can't make you whole. But your story deserves to be heard. He caused you abnormal circumstances with his actions. People don't expect to become sterile after sex. You have a right to hold him accountable. Your life is permanently affected, but he gets to get away as if he never did anything? He could have done this to other girls. If placed in this situation, most of these answers would feel the same, or if it was their daughter. Keep your evidence and create a paper trail. Sue him. Anyone else here really surprised there are people defending this behavior? Apparently this one person using multiple accounts is arguing that this scenario is fine because where they live it's fine to have sex with children because the age of consent is 15. And apparently I have to stop referring to adults having sex with children as pedophiles, as it's technically not correct? I would be contacting his wife anonymously. He gave you an STD without disclosing it to you. You can sue for damages. Talk to a lawyer first though. Holy shit, what a dirtbag. I'm so sorry that happened to you. You didn't deserve that. Absolutely delete him, get him out of your life completely, and try to move on with someone who is a little more understanding and who will care for you. What is the legal age of consent in your state? If he knew he had an STD and had sex with you without using a condom, he broke the law. You could sue him civilly and criminally depending on where you live. It might be hard to prove, but it might inconvenience him. So sorry this happened to you. A choice like having children being taken from you must be devastating. I really hope karma gets him one day. Revenge is best served cold. What a disgusting bastard. This post makes me angry because it's almost as if nothing had happened to him while you suffered. I'm not a lawyer, but it sounds like a lawsuit to me. Sue his ass to 7 hells and back. Damn. I thought those were a simple matter of antibiotics. Honestly, I'd go for it all here. That's statutory rape even if consensual, and you said he didn't take no for an answer, which just rape. And B, I think you'd have a civil suit case here. Fuck this guy and all guys like him. Call the cops and talk to a lawyer. 100 It's the guy's fault for playing around and giving you an STD or two, but you can't just sit there and say he didn't like condoms and didn't take no for an answer. Unless he actually pinned you down. Then the blame on that part is on both of you. He's a pedo. A rapist. He coerced you into not using condoms even though you wanted to, so you weren't 100 into it. And him having a family doesn't change that. Yell at him. Tell him how you feel. Tell his wife. Raise hell. If you're in America, you can report him for statutory RPE because you were a minor and he was a legal adult. So you were 15 and he was 19. So, pedophile then? I think especially if you are American, you should be able to sue for this. Surely there will be some legal recourse. Won't help with your medical condition, I know, but you seem to have lost an awful lot to this groomer pedo. You can still report the rape. Being 16, his being an adult not talking no is rape. His behavior needs to be used as an example to discourage his kids and others not to carry on this way. He is or was a selfish asshole. He was probably very immature himself. Please don't overlook the possibility of adopting. My ex-GF was saved from a life of poverty in Vietnam by an American colonel who adopted her. Her parents are still her parents. A lot of comments saying you should sue the guy for the STD. That is not a solution. You should take care of yourself and use protection. Just don't be a fool. Wait, let's get this straight. Did he take your virginity, rape, or did you give it to him? There is a difference. Take this to our petty revenge and let them cook up a plan for ya. That's what should happen to every woman who makes bad relationship choices. Then we'd have a better world when it comes to dating and relationships. This is your typical teenage story in which the girl couldn't but fuck her life because of an older bad boy. It's so cliche it hurts more than it hurt your life altogether. Good for you. And good for him. Really. That sucks. Do your parents feel bad that they did not do a very good job protecting you? Condoms are lame. Then why did you have sex with him? One deoda tongue out. You may be able to sue him. It won't happen with the fertility. But it could be an acknowledgement that he wronged you. I'm very sorry that that happened to you.